Yet around 20% of the crops grown in Britain never get eaten, because our supermarkets don't think we'll buy their produce unless it looks absolutely perfect.
Well, there is a very happy-looking carrot. It must be in the right place.
Posketts is one of the UK's most successful farms. With an annual turnover of over £30 million, they supply around 10% of all the carrots eaten in Britain.
So this is a big Arctic load just come in?
Yeah.
How many of those would arrive in a day?
About 10 or 12.
10 or 12 a day?
Yes.
Blimey.
Christmas week, 20.
That is a staggering amount of carrots. So 10 of these is how many tons of carrots?
About 290 tonnes today.
I've never seen so many carrots in my life. Can I see where they're ending up?
Yeah, we'll go into the pack house now.
All our supermarkets apply cosmetic standards to their produce, guidelines that define exactly what's acceptable. Guy Poskett has invested a small fortune in machinery that slices, dices and grates the less than perfect carrots into other product ranges. But he's still losing 3,000 tonnes of perfectly edible carrots every year to cosmetic standards.
This is all the waste that's coming out of the pack house today.
That's just from today. At the beginning of the day, there was nothing
waste.
No.
We can normally in the winter time we could sell this for animal feed, but now the sun's shining and all the cows are out in the fields, we'll have to dump it.
It's the relentlessness of that conveyor belt just dropping perfectly good carrots onto a pile, knowing that they're now rubbish.
What's wrong with those?
Nothing.
We've grown that, we've worked hard to produce that, and now we're going to throw it away.
How do you feel about that?
Immoral.
It's insane, isn't it?
If farmers like Guy weren't forced to waste so much of the good food they're producing, they could grow a bit less with fewer resources, and maybe even charge us less too. And of course, his slightly curvy carrots taste just as good as the straight ones.
These are what you call minor defects. That's got some splitting in it, that's quite misshaped. Probably you'd get away with that one, to be honest. That's some scab, but that'd easily peel off, you know, when you...
A couple of strokes of the peeler and it's gone.
And that one's too long. But is that really a problem to somebody?
Why couldn't you just do that and put both halves in the bag?
Because it'd be classed as broken then, so it'd be defects.
I know, but they're both fine, aren't they?
Reality is, people will naturally pick out the prettier ones first, and you'll be left with a tray full of those in the bottom.
But do you think that supermarkets would ever talk to each other and say, look, there's a lot of food going to waste because we all have these very rigorous cosmetic standards. But if we all decided to relax them a bit, we could stop wasting a lot of food. Is that the kind of conversation you can imagine happening in the world of retailers?
No.
You just can't see that happening.
You know, retailers work they're very, very competitive against each other.
And secretive.
Yeah, and, you know, quite rightly so. The big, powerful businesses and they want to attract the consumers through their door. Consumers will tell them that they don't really like that and they only really like that. You know, it's fact. You must not blame the retailers. It's customer-driven, this. When you get to the last 10 carrots in the tray, it'll be 100% of these defects.
Well, maybe I'm peculiar, but I actually find it quite reassuring to have a slightly curved carrot because it just reminds me that this is a natural product and it grows in the earth.